Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be continuing to take a look as Another World Civilization starts over. We're now on episode 78 of the series. In the last episode, we saw a bunch more areas of the moon be taken for research, as well as a couple areas uniting, some countries uniting, and Egypt collapsing because of their government collapse. And also some more lore. Some lore got dropped at the end. If you haven't seen that already, make sure you watch it. And watch it until the end. Because there's a lot of to unpack there. Anyway, Korea is gonna continue to expand. Now getting up to this point right here. Cutting off more areas for... So the whole moon is being mapped out. The whole moon has been mapped out. And as a result, the whole moon has gotten took over for colonization. And that's actually going to be it for that. Now let's get over here to what's happening on Earth. Now with some areas. We're actually going to focus in on some areas of Egypt. So we see this country right here, kind of like invading into this area a little bit. And some parts are getting invaded right here. Actually, I'm just going to show some parts of it being taken. So some parts will be taken out here. Some more parts break away here. Some areas, these guys will take advantage of this, as well as some parts of this. These guys will take over this area. Well, these guys will take some parts of this. Yeah, a whole lot is happening within Egypt. We don't know what's happening with them. But, yeah. That's what's happening with Egypt. Let's head over, let's stay in Africa. As we see, Kenya being, incorporated into South Africa Unitaria. So, that's better. And that's actually going to be it for that area. Let's take a look let's see what's happening with the South Asian Union here. So going over to South Asia, we see them actually expanding. So a country has decided to unite with them. What country is it? This country right there. So this country will join in on the South Asian Union. But it's not just them, by the way. There's also this country right here who will join in, as well as these guys right here, who were formerly part of Egypt, I think, but are now abandoned. So they'll probably be incorporated into Europe Unitaria, into South Asia. So this is kind of like how a bigger version of the Indians now. Wait a minute, who is this? Who is this? I think this might have been the Wu team here. So, this area should have been been part of this area all along. It's hard to tell what the colors, so I'm sorry about that. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I didn't even notice. What in the... But yeah, this is just gonna be a lot more stupid here. So, beginning with Egypt's former areas here. Just get Egypt's former territories within South Asia, because these guys just were abandoned by the Egyptians. So they asked if they could join in South Asia, and South Asia was like, wait until this area is calmed down a bit, and we'll see what we can do. And well, that area did calm down, and that's what happened right now. And that's what's happening right now with South Asia. Also, this country is joining as well. I'm just finishing this up here. But yeah, a whole lot more. It's gonna happen. There'll be some more insane lore, by the way, in this episode as well, because we're getting closer to the end of the series, of this season. So, yeah. Let's head over here to Florida, where Florida is doing something weird. Something just happened within the Floridian government has found something interesting in the Americas, specifically in where the state of Florida used to be. Somewhere along the beaches around here, they've discovered technology that could make more land that is habitable, not just barren deserts, actual livable land. And the U.S. was the one to develop this. So what Florida is going to do, they will show the rest of the world this technology. And the world is skeptical at first until they show it, until they actually use it. I don't know what just happened over there, but anyway, they will use it, and where are they going to use it? They're actually going to connect their territory in the Bahamas. They're going to connect all of this area up for a reason. They're going to connect all of the Bahamas within Florida, as well as connecting this part to Cuba, as well as connecting Jamaica to Cuba, and this island to Jamaica, and making Cuba even bigger than it already is. Also connecting this part over here. As well as connecting all of this up. And the world sees this, and they're like, give us some of that technology. So what countries are getting this technology at first? So actually the Mexican government actually is the first to get it, since these two are allies still. So the Mexican government will connect up Baja California to the rest of the country, as well as connecting bits of this area up as well. And now for Venezuela, they're going to connect this up here, as well as connecting some parts over here, and as well as getting some more ground over here. they could begin to connect up all of this area at once. Kind of like keeping this area enclosed for further expansion for this area. For further use of this new technology that has been discovered in Florida. Some other countries like South America, Unitaria, will gain this technology and will actually expand this area their borders up a bit. There also, the Galapagos Islands are now fully one island. This island is being expanded quite a bit here, as well as this island over here, and as well as this gets connected up to the main area. And the Falkland Islands are now one, and are now getting very big in terms of size. And more parts of Argentina are being expanded. And what about Canada Unitaria? I mean, North America Unitaria. Oh, they're doing the exact same thing over here. They're actually connecting up some areas to their country here. So yeah, areas of Canada Unitaria are being completely incorporated. Some water areas. Greenland is now connected with the rest of this. Some areas of Greenland are now being expanded. Some more areas of the world are being... Also, the capital region is being more fortified by this expansion. Also, this newly acquired land has been expanded over here, as well as some of this area right here, as well as this area, and more of this over here, and more of the world is being connected up to. So yeah, a lot of the world is being connected by this new technology, so that's a good thing Florida did here. They kind of helped out some of the overpopulating of the world already. Because some parts... So that looks pretty good. So South Asia will begin to connect up some areas of this area right here. Kind of like connecting up these major areas right here. As well as connecting this island up to here. As well as connecting this area up right here. These islands are being connected up now. India will be expanding its actual borders here, as well as expanding Sri Lanka over here. And is kind of expanding this area right here. And also expanding quite a bit of this territory right here. As well as connecting this area right here up. As well as connecting these islands up with this area right here. and connecting this area right over here. Connecting all of this up into one area. Anyway, a lot of this area is being connected up, as well as the Philippines is connected up with this area. More of this is getting connected up over here. More areas are being connected. And that's actually gonna do it for that area. Now let's see a war break out. Let's see what happens within for a war. Oh, also, these puppet states probably need to be more incorporated. So that's what we have to update real quick. We'll have to We'll have to update this area a bit. We have to update this area just a little bit more. These are slowly being incorporated so I have to update that. So, yeah. So, a lot more areas are being incorporated into this. These puppet states are being incorporated slowly but surely. So now, let's see what's happening let's see what's going on with Antarctica right now. Two countries are going to war. And what two countries are they? Well, it's these two countries right here. As this country wants some territory, so they will start invading into this territory over here. As well as over here. And are getting very close to the capital until something unexpected happens for these guys, because another country is going to war with this country. It's actually going to be these guys, but they'll use their puppet state real quick to actually invade over here into the puppet government over here to take it out. And then they'll utilize their actual military. So I'm just going to make it... okay, that's a little too similar. So they're going to utilize their military over here, as well as some forces stationed over here to start invading into this country. And now the blue country right here is now invading right into this nation in two areas at once. But soon enough, they will be one entire front line. And then these guys will surrender to the invading forces. If I can select the right color. So, there will be some new borders drawn. So, province-wise, this country will just be gaining, this puppet state will just be gaining this former area over here, as well as gaining a few provinces along the border. As for you, wait, let me expand this border here. Also, they will be completely surrounded, as these guys will take over this area right here. we're getting closer to the end of this episode. But yeah, this country will be taking this province, as well as one province along right here, and one province right here. So that's good. Sorry. And this will be the last event. Actually, this will be the second to last event of this episode, because there's one more event we need to discuss. And that is Egypt again, because something else happened within there. So let's head back to Egypt. So, these guys are now taking over some areas of this country, as well as these areas over here. Is now going over here, and also taking over some of this land over here, as well as getting some major pockets over here. These areas will be taken over here, as well as parts of this, and they're now going here. And yeah, that's gonna be it for that area. Now, here's some more lore. I didn't have some lore for what happened over here, but yeah. So here's some more lore. So there's more technology scattered across some areas. One of those technologies was what Florida has found, but there's more. And I know where some of them are. Some are right in the middle of South America. One is in, like, right near the capital of India. And one is over here in Antarctica. I'm just saying. And that's about it. That's going to do it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.